Всем привет, my name is Vika and I'm glad to see you on my channel. Today I wanted to have a very serious conversation, like a real talk with you guys about minimalism, how I came to minimalism, why I'm the minimalist, and I'll appreciate any thoughts on this topic from you guys. Write down in the comments your stories, how you came to minimalism, why you are a minimalist, or maybe you are not a minimalist and what you like about it. I'll start with my journey, how I came to it. I'll try to be short with it. As a teenager, I'm 22 right now. I wasn't minimal at all. I didn't have a lot of things, but I still was craving for more. I was imagining this perfect picture that I'll have a job, I'll have an income, and I'll buy all of these beautiful, nice things that I want. I'll have a big wardrobe with full of dresses and shoes, and just everything will be so perfect and beautiful. And the amount of things I had was pretty average. I had a lot of jewelry, like cheap jewelry, a lot of nail polish, some clothes, but in general, I wasn't thinking about decluttering and getting rid of things. I was thinking that I need more, and I need more interesting, more expensive, and more beautiful things. And as a teenager, I was reading a lot. I'm sort of a bookworm, at least I was when I had time to read books. And I was reading a lot of very serious literature. I liked Dostoevsky, Tolstoy, Henry David Thoreau, and these authors write a lot about meaningful life, simple living. If you ever read their books, you can understand what I'm talking about. So I was reading their books and I thought that I live differently. Like, they are not writing about things, they're not writing about stuff, they're writing about life, like real life. And while I was reading these books, I realized that the happiest characters are the ones that don't care about themselves as much as about others, and don't care about the stuff, the things, the material things. And I kind of liked the lifestyle these characters had, but I wasn't applying to my life because I thought they are just weirdos from the books. I can't live like that. I live in the city. It's 21st century. We are modern and we need all of these things. And also at this period of time, I had, like, while I was finishing school, I had quite toxic relationships with one person. And what's good about that, if there is something good about that, that this person was quite a minimalist. He wasn't calling himself like that, but he was one. And he didn't like all of these beauty things. He didn't like my nail polish, my jewelry, like short dresses. He wanted me to be very simple and very natural, and he was pressuring me. I didn't like that, and I thought that these things that I need, like, how can I be beautiful without them? Like, why is he such a weirdo? But during the time that we were dating, I didn't do all of that stuff. I didn't do my nails, I didn't wear jewelry. I just was very natural and very simple. And when we broke up, I thought that, well, I can do all of these things again. I need them in my life. I love them. That's what I like. That's who I am. And I started to do all of these things again, and I realized that I don't like these things anymore. I don't need them. I don't want to waste my time on them. So yeah, my life became much simpler after that. And I also, this period of time, I found a lot of channels about minimalism. I started to search deeply into this topic. I was really interested when I found out that this actually has a name and there's a lot of people who try to implement these minimalist principles in their lives. That's how I realized that I can do that. I can become a minimalist. And now I want to talk about what minimalism means to me personally and why I decided that I want to be a minimalist. I really like how this cup, this white and blue cup, looks with the red sweater. I like this red sweater. First of all, I need to say that I believe that minimalism is not about things. It's not about material things. It's not about things you have or not have, and it's not about decluttering and all of this material stuff. We as people are very, tend to be materialistic about everything. So every time somebody inspires us, we notice firstly things that he or she use, what he or she buys, and every philosophy and religion is kind of the same. First of all, we notice the material aspects, and with the minimalism it works as well. Like if you search for minimalism videos in the internet, most of them will be about stuff, and that's kind of funny and ridiculous at the same time, because minimalism is not about things, it's about like getting rid of them and not thinking about them. I'm not judging anybody. I do videos about stuff too, and I'm going to do them because we as people are interested in material aspects. Minimalism itself, like this word, describes the way of living. When people try to reduce the amount of things they have, don't care about them so much, just live simpler. And the reasons behind that are completely different for each person. So the first reason I decided to be minimalist is that because I want to be happy. And for me, happiness is the state of mind and feelings when you are satisfied with your life, have enough, when you think about others more than about yourself. That's all was for me a minimalism. Every day I decide that I have enough, and it would be nice to change something or to buy something, but in general I have everything that I need and I'm happy about it. It makes me much more satisfied with life, gives me much more joy in life than when I was constantly thinking that I need to buy something else that I want and then I'll be happier. I will not. After you buy this dress, you want another shoes. After you buy these shoes, you want another, like car. And after you buy the car, you decide that you want to change your apartment. That's all nice, but not when it makes you unhappy and not satisfied with your life, when you constantly don't have enough and try to purchase and work hard for it. I don't think that it's a healthy state of mind. Right now, I'm much more happier with my life, no matter where I live and what I have, because the joy and happiness is inside me, and it doesn't matter if I live in 9-story building in Russia and look at the same one from the window, or chill on the beach all the time. So you can understand what I mean. The second reason for me was I wanted really to reduce the amount of stress I had in my life. And I'm a constant thinker. I think all the time. I don't talk so much. I always think about something. And I just realized that the most amount of stress I had was when I was constantly thinking about something I need to purchase to be happier, or about the expectations that other people have for me that I want to meet. Like I want to be somebody so other people will think of me better. And that's a very tricky thing. Of course, we search for others people attention. Of course, we naturally as people want other people to like us. But in general, when you try to meet all the expectations other people have about you, that's you won't be able to do that. And it's impossible to be liked by everybody. And it's impossible to live the life you don't like just because other people think it's better for you. I have a lot of relatives and friends who don't understand why I live the way I live, who think that I need to make myself more beautiful, I need to work hard to purchase things that everybody wants, I need to buy a nice car, I need to be successful and have all of these things that are expected from the world, from successful people. That's the goal in life. And I'm not the person like that. I have different values. I want to be with my family more. I want to help other people. I want to travel. I want to live simple and not to pressure myself to get something I don't really need. I don't need a fancy car and I don't need a very fancy apartment. Of course, it's nice to have, but I don't need that. So when I just decided that this is how I want to live and this is who I want to be, it reduced a lot of stress in my life, because I stopped thinking all the time, maybe I want to be like that, or maybe I want to be like these people, maybe I need this because everybody has that, or maybe I need this because it is considered the successful life. I just cleared my mind from these things and I felt much more simple and relaxed much less stress in my life, and that helped me a lot with my mental health, and I feel much better right now. The third thing is that I want to really spend my time and my money mindfully, the way I want to spend it. And it's kind of related to the first and the second point, but I decided to separate them. So after I figured out what I want and don't want in terms of material things, I also can decide easily now what I want and don't want in terms of life goals, spending my time, just life in general. And I can spend a lot of quality time with my friends and with my family, with just doing something for self-development, for my mental health, instead of spending a ton of time for shopping, for thinking about things that I want, for searching for them. And I used to do that a lot, and now I don't do that, and it saves a lot of my time, and I don't have to work so hard and so much to achieve all of these success goals and to afford all of these things that I maybe don't need even. I don't have any problems with working hard. I think it's great when you are trying to make some idea work, and when you love your job. I know that it takes a lot of effort to get to some point in your career, and just if you like what you're doing, that's great. That's obviously you need to work hard to pursue your dreams. But if you work just for money, just to afford the lifestyle that you maybe don't even need, especially if you don't like the work that you are doing, well, here comes a problem. I didn't have a career, I didn't have the job of my dreams. I was working just for money, and now I don't have to work so hard to afford the lifestyle that I'm living, because my lifestyle is very simple. And also I spend my money much more mindful. I don't buy things that I don't need. I don't buy things that I won't use, that will just stay in the closet and in my wardrobe and I will never wear. I don't have things like that, and I don't buy them. So I can spend this money for things that are really important to me, for example, for traveling, for buying my own property, for helping other people, for just being confident with my income, and know that I have savings and not to worry about being in debt or something like that. And the last thing, which I already touched a little bit, that is very important for me also, I can make much more space in my life for helping other people with my finances, with my time, with my energy, with my thoughts in general. When you get rid of all these thoughts about what you need, what you want, about yourself, then you start to think more about people around you, people that you see, people that you are acquainted with, your friends, your family, and you start to notice what, at least it happens for me and for my husband also, you notice their needs much more easily, and you're also more ready to help them with their needs, especially financial needs, because you know that you have enough. You are fine by what you have, and you can share with other people. That topic was kind of huge for me because I always liked to help people with my finances, and we used to do that a lot when my husband and we were earning a little bit extra money. But it was also hard because we were thinking all the time that we by ourselves need something. And it's hard to share when you know that you lack something. So that was one of the reasons why I became minimalist, because when you reduce your income, when you try to live simpler, it creates much more extra cash that you earn to save, to spend mindfully, and to help other people with it. So in general, it's just what I'm going for, and I'm really glad with the lifestyle choices that I make. So these are all the main reasons why I live a minimalist lifestyle, why I live pretty simple, and why I want to make my life even simpler than it is now. And if you watched till that moment, wow, that's incredible. Thank you so much. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe and write down in the comments what are your thoughts on minimalism, some reasons that I was talking about, or maybe your own, just what you think about all of this minimalism lifestyle. Thank you for watching. See you again in the next video. Bye bye.